to the second episode of the Hyphy Living. We got a special guest today, Soul Vibes, producer,
What's up?
beat maker, rapper, singer, AV, worker, whatever. You do everything, you know what I mean?
And I'm Jesse.
And it's Jesse Cooper right there. And I'm Juwan Epperson. Alright, man, tell me something about yourself, bro.
Shoot, man, I've been doing music probably since I was like 4 or 5 years old. My dad and them was always in the studio having me touch the faders and work the little levels. So, as I got older, it was kind of just like I was into sports and stuff like that. And then I had a passion for music. I love music. Man, I listen to any type of music. As a matter of fact, people don't know that my mom actually had me listen to church and country music from like 5th to 7th grade. I couldn't listen to rap. Mm-hmm. So like it was cut out. So, after I got a little taste of rap and got my first NWA album, I was like, oh, bro, I got to listen to this more. Yeah. So, as I got older, I started to realize like music is my life. This is where I've been at all my life. So why not keep the passion going? Keep, mixing, mastering, singing, production, everything. I do everything. I even, mount TVs on the wall from time to time. But, yeah, man, that's kind of like when my career started off, where it took off.
Okay. That's what's up. Could you name some of the artists you've worked with?
I haven't worked with too many big artists, but small artists. Shout out to Joel, of course, from Los Banos.
Mm-hmm.
Worked with Andre, a few rappers in UK, Jay of the Dream.
That's what's up.
We got Phil the Artist, they're from the UK.
So you're international now?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like, big or anything, but, getting my music out there, work with other artists in a different country, that's a big thing in itself. I also, work with some people from the Bay Area, Sahir, Malik Omar, a few other artists, nobody crazy, just everybody's trying to get.
Yeah, because I was going to ask you, like, how does being in the Bay Area, how does that, like, influence your sound?
I know y'all know that a lot of Bay Area music kind of got, the same snares, hi-hats.
You like that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You like that shit.
I don't mind it. I love it. But for me, I like to have a different sound. I don't want people to listen to my music and be like, hey, he from the Bay Area. I want people to be like, oh, bro, where's he from? Oh, he from the Bay Area? But he got that Bay Area vibe to him, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like where it's been at, just going out, being out in Oakland, being out, Vallejo, living in Richmond, different places like that. You get a vibe of like different part of the Bay Area. Everybody's different. Like Oakland is not the same as Richmond. Richmond is not the same as Vallejo, and so on and so forth. Like so many different cultures out here that you're just gonna pick up on a little bit of everything in the areas that you are in.
Do you play any instruments?
No, I did play drums for a quick minute through high school, but that was all. And then, of course, in Los Banos at the First Baptist Church, I played drums there. But it wasn't nothing crazy. I ain't no rock star.
Like, it ain't easy to play instruments, too.
No.
I bought a guitar. I bought an expensive guitar. So I thought because it's expensive, I'm going to learn how to play that shit. That shit's in my garage, bro. I never opened it.
Hey, that's funny. I tried to do drums, man. My mom took that shit away. First day I bought it, man. She said, "Nah, I ain't do it." And she bought it. She's the one that bought it.
Damn.
She took that shit away. She said, "I ain't gonna."
You were just making noise with that shit.
Yeah, I was
banging.
But she was like, "Nah, I ain't gonna do this." And it was in the garage too.
Yeah.
She's like, "We ain't doing this."
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a black mom right there. She said, "We ain't doing that." So what's some of your experience, man, in the music world? Like, what's some of your stuff you experienced being in this music world right now?
Shoot, man. My first experience is honestly, I worked at Levi's Stadium.
Okay.
So,
I did that too.
I did the audio and visual for them for a year. So, I was, running into people like Brian McKnight coming out of the hallway, or, Usher was walking down the way. You couldn't say nothing to him, but just to be like, that was my first time doing making music, period. Mixing and mastering. I was mixing and mastering for television, for any Copa, any Levi's Stadium broadcast. I was the one that was actually doing the levels for that. Yeah. So, that was kind of where my experience started, and then it kind of developed in the audio and visual world to where I was working corporate doing tables, wires, computers, TVs, speakers in the ceiling, different things like that. My experience is kind of all over. I definitely want to stay in the music side of things, but I mean, there's so much experience in the music industry that you can't just stick to one side.
Right. What's your biggest goal in this music industry? What do you want to achieve in your whole life? What do you like? Go through the whole process.
My main goal, has always been have my own studio. I got a small, mobile studio, but to actually have a place where artists can come in, work, get whatever they need, get their music, sing, rap, whatever. If you just want to come in and just, feel the vibe, just to make something going, get something started in the music industry. Whereas, you could be singing, you could be rapping, it's whatever. For me, it's just like I want to work with a bunch of artists and just have them, promote them, put them on the radio, get them shows, get them events and tours and different things like that. For me, I've always wanted to play in the back. I ain't never wanted to be the front runner, like, hey, I'm here, this is me. Nah, I want to be in the back. Hey, that's my artist. I make the music, he do the thing, I'm in the back getting this money, and we all doing this together. I like a collective. I can't just be doing this by myself. So, as far as my experience, it's still growing. Like, I've only been doing this for start to finish 5 years. Like, it ain't been that long, but I've been in the music scene since I was a little boy. Like I said, my family had bands. Pops was a rapper, uncle rapper, mom singer. It kind of just was like in my life, my bloodline. So I'm still.
For anybody that don't know, the beat to this intro, he made it. That's why, I know a lot of people was asking me, who that beat hard, you know what I mean?
Appreciate y'all, man.
He's the one that made it. This dude's for real.
Throughout the podcast, we're gonna be playing his beats. So if you like any one of them, just hit him up. We're gonna put his Instagram down here so y'all can check it out. And then if you need some beats, and you're a rapper in the Bay Area or any kind of genre as well, like you can work in all genres, right?
All genres, man. There's not one thing that I can't work on. So
I love alternative music.
Yeah,
I love that sound because it's just new, it's fresh and shit like that. So that's kind of like, if you're into alternative music as well, not just the whole Bay Area vibe, we're trying to go do some new shit, experiment as well. He's someone to reach out to. So can you talk about some of the artists that inspired you?
Man, I've had
we could go on and on and on.
On and on.
Talk about the new one, the new up and coming artists that inspire you, the new ones that you can feel like they could blow up, they could be real big.
There's a lot of up and coming artists coming up. There's this one artist, Baby J. He out of San Francisco, dope artist. He has all types of music. It's more so on the street level. It's not on the straight R&B tip or anything. There's all types of artists. There's Malik Omar. He coming up. He from Oakland. Really good artist. He works in all different types of music, from neo soul to R&B to rap to country. You can do just about anything. He's a very talented artist. You Sahir, he's from out here, from the Bay Area. He's into Indian music, but he has that hip hop feel to it. So he's taking that from out here and working out in the India area. So I don't really necessarily.
That sounds fucking interesting.
Oh yeah,
I want to hear that shit.
He's amazing.
I want to hear that shit.
I went to school with him. Sahir Dalal. He already had some managers from India and came out here to actually get the experience to work doing Logic, Pro Tools, and all that. So once he got the experience, he making music out here and sending it to India.
So it's is it Indian hip hop?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, we're gonna play that shit right now.
Most definitely.
While this podcast is going on, you're gonna hear
I could
one of them songs right now.
I could look it up too.
He can drop it. He will drop it.
Okay, for sure.
He'll drop it.
As we're talking, you're gonna listen to some Indian hip hop right
for
now.
sure.
Yeah, he's gonna play all that. He's gonna drop it. He's gonna drop it in the podcast.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I did my little digging, bro. I went on, I did a little digging. So I see you play college ball.
Yeah, I played college ball for a minute. Of course, I played high school ball, and then from Los Banos, and Fremont High. Fremont High, I was playing varsity out here as a sophomore. And then, of course, when I went to Los Banos, I had to basically get back to JV and work my way up to varsity. And then from there, I didn't get no scholarships or nothing. I went to a normal JC. I went to De Anza College.
Shout out to De Anza.
Played ball there for a little bit. The coach actually ended up leaving during the season. So then I ended up leaving as well.
What type of shit is that?
You know, it's really about money. You know, if
get your book. Get your
you're a
paper
coach
up,
at a
right?
JC and you know you got a university asking you to be a coach, head coach for the team, where you gonna go?
Yeah.
You know, so after that I ended up going to Ohlone College and I played ball there, and then that's where I ended up actually getting.
What position did you play?
I play point guard and shooting guard. I mean, I'm not big. I'm only 6'2" max. I ain't no crazy dude. But you know, I definitely size is everything. You know, don't think just because I'm small I can't go in there and be a big man just like anybody else.
Bully something.
But you know, I played basketball for like 2.5 years. Nothing crazy. I thought I was gonna go somewhere at least, you know, G League, D League, whatever. That didn't end up happening. And it seems like as I'm getting older, those opportunities are coming back around. This year I was supposed to actually go overseas and actually do an overseas trial in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But due to this COVID thing, that's not happening, you know. So, you know, dreams is still there, you know. It just, you know, there's just so much that you can, you know, really put on the table and really get to. So basketball's not my 100%, you know, where it's gonna be my money maker, but if it happens, it happens.
Yeah, and that's what transformed you into music, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you had to find a new hobby.
Yep.
You know, because as an athlete, you know, for me, you know, having sports your whole life, you don't know what else to do after, you know, sports. And, you know, sports is over, so you're like, now what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Then you have to find a new hobby, and this podcast is my new hobby now. You know what I mean? That's why I like it now. You know, and music is your new hobby, and the new hobby might be
it's
your
not just
money
a hobby. We take it very, very seriously.
I mean, yeah, it's taking
most definitely. This is a career.
A career
now.
Listen to this. He's been very, very casual with it. This is another plan.
Oh man, there's too much planning. There's too much planning, man. So I'm gonna ask you, man. Okay, I know that, you know, this can be very debatable. This is very debatable, especially in the music industry. But I'm gonna ask you a top five artists of all time.
Ooh,
I know it can go back.
I got a few because I've been doing this lately with a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, are we going like top artists of like top and working our way down, or it don't matter?
You don't even have to go in order, because I don't want nobody getting, you know, they feelings hurt. Like, you know, because you know how music people be.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have to be.
So I mean,
your top five.
My top five.
Non-order.
Okay, for sure. So my top five. One of them, Nipsey Hussle.
Okay.
You know, his music was just too motivational. Even him passing, I ain't never met the man, but I lived down in LA for a few years, and I know what it's like to be on that gang banging stuff, because I got asked to be a part of that. You know, so his music is just too influential. Everything that he did, he spoke to you.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's definitely, and you know, him passing, I'm still like, I got my girl actually made me a picture of Nipsey Hussle, and it's a whole painted picture, and just looking at him, I get motivated.
Man.
So you know what I'm saying, like
music.
Man,
I listen to his music on the morning sometimes, bro. You know, when I'm working out, you know what I mean? That dude is just that dude. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. Next on my list, I'm gonna go with Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah, you gotta have Kendrick on there.
I seen Kendrick Lamar in like 2010 when he was just coming out with Cereal and Milk at Stanford for the Black Fest.
Yeah.
And he wasn't like, people was like, oh yeah, that's Kendrick, but nobody was going crazy for him. He didn't have no Grammys, he didn't have nothing. So for me to see him do that and then go 10 years down the line and he didn't, you know, Grammy nominated, he's working with Dr. Dre, he didn't, man, just like totally blew himself out the water. Yeah. So
what's your best Kendrick album though?
My best Kendrick album, I'm gonna go with Section 80.
Section 80?
I like Section 80 a lot just because that was like Kendrick growing into what he is now. The music that he has now is always great. I ain't never you know, disrespecting Kendrick at all, but I feel like a lot of it is kind of on a mainstream level as a more than what he was doing back in the day, talking about how he coming up, what he's doing in the streets, how he's developing.
I like a lot of albums. I mean, Good Kid, Mad City was great.
I feel like maybe Damn was the only one that was a big commercial because I feel like To Pimp a Butterfly was very, very alternative. It was very old school jazz kind of vibe to it. So I would say maybe Damn was probably the one that was most commercial. I didn't like Damn.
Okay.
I think Good Kid, Mad City, and To Pimp a Butterfly, that's a classic.
Mad City was
Mad City is my favorite one for sure.
Yeah. That whole song album was crazy.
Fire.
I mean, it was every one of them too. It wasn't just one.
That's my favorite rap album of all time.
Yeah, definitely.
Of all time.
I mean, if you can sit and listen to something without pressing the skip button,
man,
you know it's good.
You know. Okay.
My third one, I'm gonna go with J. Cole.
J. Cole, yeah.
He's got that South influence. He's from the Carolina area, so he is putting his all into it. It seemed like no matter what he do, he telling you a story and you could just listen to it. Yeah. And that's really what I like. I don't like just sitting talking about killing, rapping. I'm gonna shoot your mom. I'm gonna run like, bro, tell me a story.
Yeah, gangster rap is kind of outdated now.
Exactly.
No one really does that shit anymore.
It's still there, but I don't think people are necessarily listening to it like that every day.
Yeah, they like that music to tell stories. Yeah, and that story from the root.
My second artist, I'm gonna go with Jay-Z. And not even on his music. Yeah, his music was dope, but his business of it all, the way he think, is ridiculous. Like the fact that he bought a painting for $300,000 and it's now $300 million. Yeah. Not too many people are doing that, and not too many people are looking at a paint piece like, oh yeah, I can invest this and turn this into something for my kids. And then he with the baddest female of them all. He with Beyonce. I seen her at the stadium, and for a while I was like, yes, Beyonce. But to actually see Beyonce right there in front of you,
she got like a little aura around her.
it was unreal. Ship queen bee.
Queen bee for real.
100%.
I got an unpopular opinion though.
About what?
Jay-Z though. I think he's a bit hyped.
What?
Music wise.
Man,
I can agree with
that. If you listen,
his though.
No, check it though.
But back
if you listen to his albums, you see that the instrumental is like number one. Mm-hmm. Like the instrumental kind of hides some of his okay bars. That make him look like they're so great. Like if Jay-Z was to just like let's say like have like just a simple beat. And he just raps over it.
He's not
like
good.
You feel some type of way. You feel so like look at On to the Next. Look at that beat. Look at Dead of Audio. Look at that beat. And even the beat all over 444. Like the beats are crazy. The production work is like 70% of what he does. Yeah. And honestly, that's just how I feel. I feel like the rapping is like, okay, if you go way back, Reasonable Doubt and those like early albums, okay, I give you that.
Beautiful albums.
I give you that. The lyrics was just like crazy. If you listen to like Renegade, him and Eminem, he killed that song. I mean, that's one of my favorite verses of Jay-Z. He killed that shit. But if you see as his career keeps growing, like it's very clear. You see, I don't know if you've been honest with yourself, you see a decline in the lyricism.
Oh yeah.
But just a straight up like shoot increase in like production value. You feel me?
What you think about his last album?
Okay, that one I give you 444. The lyricism and the instrumentals, the production was like up to par. They were like
top
right here. But if you go back, honestly, if you go back to his other albums, you just see that is that almost I would say laziness in the lyricism, but I would say like there wasn't like an urgency for perfection. If that makes any sense. Like you see, like if you listen to like I'll say the old Eminem, like his last three albums have been shit, it's been shit. But like Masha Matters, is it Masha Matters LP2? Like that was like his last really good album. Like if this album just go way back, like he is very strong in his lyricism and his production value. Sometimes he is very playful, sometimes it's here, sometimes it's there, but the words, every single word is very important to him. You feel me? So I think that's just, it doesn't make Jay-Z less of a great rapper, it's just that I feel like his focus kind of switched a bit. And that's why when you see like if you make a list of like top 5 lyricists, like rappers, except you being subjective, I don't think Jay-Z is top 5 lyricists.
Who you? Who you think is the top 5 lyric?
Well, I'll give Rakim.
I mean, at least give 3.
I'm gonna give
three.
Rakim. I'm gonna give Nas. I'm gonna give Kendrick.
Okay.
Those 3 I'll put there. J. Cole. You know, I'll put Lil Wayne there too. I'll put Lil Wayne there too.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, people make fun of his music being childish because of
Lil Wayne.
Yeah, because
Lil Wayne's a great too though.
Great
he is. So, but people treat him like because of people like I've heard people talk about his flow, his punchlines being childish, and like he's talking about he's been rapping about the same shit since he was 15.
His last album was fire too,
bro.
I didn't get to listen to that.
No,
Was it good?
fire.
Funeral, yeah. That shit was fire.
His last album was fire too.
Like, he's been consistent too.
But I think Lil Wayne's story too, you know, as you know, him getting shot himself, you know.
Yeah.
Mama asked him, did you shoot yourself or you accidentally shot yourself? You know what I mean? He eventually later told him, you know, he said he shot himself, you know what I mean? And this whole time his mom thought he just shot himself on accident, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, come from that, you know, and then doing what he's doing now. Lil Wayne's up there, man. You know, Lil Wayne is up there. I like the stories of people, how they came up. Okay, what was your last one? I know we ended.
Shoot, my last one was Tupac.
Tupac? Oh yeah,
You
Tupac.
know, that's a classic. I mean,
you feel me? Tupac is top. Like I said,
but
top
those
5.
is top artists. Like we talk about artists here, we weren't talking about lyricists.
No,
'Cause there's
lyrics.
man,
Yeah,
there's
just
hundreds
full
of them. I
artists.
can give you
Yeah,
5 top
artists.
lyricists.
Artists.
Like woo. But you know, like artists, yeah, those are my top 5 artists.
I think Tupac. I know Tupac up there too, because that's people love his style. You know what I mean? The way he be dancing in his music videos, having all the women in it.
Man.
That's who started it. I mean, not who started it, but that's who people was following.
He
People
was
wanted to be like.
so ahead of his time too.
Nose ring, I had nose ring for a
ahead of
while.
his time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had nose ring on the left side, you feel me? Tupac, you know what I mean? I thought it was, you know, and he made the ring on the nose
Nah,
look like,
he
you know,
did.
managed.
He did.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
like, dudes was doing it like
Oh,
tough.
he got it right there too. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you know what I mean? That's what, you know, he made the nose piercing popular.
Yeah,
You know what I
nah,
mean?
that's
Yeah, Tupac wouldn't wear it, dudes wouldn't have been wearing it.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't have. I know I wouldn't have
Yeah,
been wearing
nah,
a
that's
nose
true.
ring. You know what I mean? Tupac made it feel like it was some street, like cool shit.
I mean that nigga was like a trendsetter, man. Like he really ushered, especially I think our generation in. You feel me? Because most of us were 90s kids, and so like that's kind of when he died, and then like that early 2000s, like we were just like, I know you had to listen to church music, but
I did too. You know, it's funny. Like I said, black moms too. Me too.
my mama tried, but I found my way. I found my way. So,
as you get older, you gonna have to find.
So that Tupac shit, that Biggie shit, like I was bumping all that in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? So like, especially I feel like his music really influenced our generation a lot, because we kind of grew up on it.
Yeah, I mean,
So
so
he
still
definitely-
slap to this day. I
yeah,
still
for
slap
sure.
Tupac.
Oh,
On a sunny Sunday, you know what I mean? Mobbing, Tupac is banging in my car.
100%.
You know what I mean? So do you think, you know, going on Tupac, do you think artists get bigger when they die?
Hell yeah. And it's not even like, yeah, he died, let me slap his music. It's really like, but I didn't know about him.
Yeah.
I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know what he was speaking on. It's because like right now on this Pop Smoke thing,
Yeah.
you know,
he blew up. after
blew up. They talking about he's gonna have, or he's gonna go over 100,000 streams, like the first, you know, to be number 1 in the world off of his album.
Yeah.
That wasn't gonna happen if he was still alive. He was booming. And he might have been, you know, like buzzing throughout the industry, but he wasn't about to get no number 1 album.
No,
like,
that's crazy. But why you think that, you know, the world's like that now? You know, they don't love you until you gone. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's some type. It's like a stereotype on the world. Like y'all don't respect that man when he is alive. Yeah, y'all listen to him, but when he's dead, that's when y'all want to be like, oh, bro, I'm listening to that. That's me. I'm
Nip.
You know exactly.
Man,
and he was
Nip
already
was
doing
the biggest one. Nip was big, man. Nip made songs with big artists, and Nip was up there too, but he wasn't up there.
I feel like Nip was really LA. I feel like he was really LA. Like
he was LA.
Yeah, because like most people didn't listen to much. Most people didn't listen to much of Nip until he died, because he was like mostly like LA. Like for me, when X died, it really hurt me though. XXX Tentacion.
Yeah.
Because well, you know, his music at the beginning, like I always knew him as this joke. Like people always made fun of him. Was getting beat up. Like the first time I heard of XXX was like Rob Stone beat him up. You remember? Rob Stone, Chill Bill.
That was
Chill
hella
Bill. That was
long.
hella long ago. You see that, like the red, like the brown and the black hair and all that
Way
stuff.
back.
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is this kid? Then he dropped that song with Trippie Redd.
Yeah.
Fuck Love.
That song was tight.
Yeah, when that shit came out, I was like, who's this nigga? And then I began to listen to him, and then like 5 months after that, he died. So
Yeah, it is, and his music blew up. Yeah, he died.
but I mean, I would say he was already going #1. Like Sad was already going to #1.
Yeah, definitely.
But then he died, and then everything just kind of.
That's crazy though. They don't let you until you die, man. Because his music, I mean, his music, like Nip's store was like sold out. Like I mean, online sold out. You couldn't even get a shirt. Yeah. I mean, I got a shirt, but it took forever. It took me a long time. It took forever to process. Like the waiting, it was like a waiting line to get the shirt.
Man.
You know what I mean? It was. I mean, shit sold out quick. I mean, quick. It was. Oh, I had to do it. Like
yeah.
And it was like, why do you have to do that?
Even MJ actually. Remember when MJ died? Like
Michael Jackson.
I heard that he was like in like $400 million debt or whatever. It said that the money he made after he died was more than the money he made when he was alive. Can you imagine that? Imagine the numbers.
And it's crazy because MJ is a legend.
Like a legend.
A legend. Every artist, any big artist now will tell you that. MJ is a legend.
Word, man.
A legend. He's the one that had the best dance moves. You know, he had the song. I mean, he had the song.
He was Beyonce before Beyonce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like he was the guy.
I mean, people from other countries love Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that nigga.
You know what I mean?
I don't think there's been a bigger artist ever to live.
He's the only one who can wear high waters and get away with it. You know what
I mean, you look at it like if when Michael Jackson died, what artist do you know as of right now who had music on every single music channel for a whole month after they passed?
Yeah, and he had his kind of like his own little genre.
Yeah,
if you really think about it,
you can't really put him in a box.
You can't put him in R&B because he was.
No, you can't put him in rap.
You can't put him in rap. You can't put him in. I mean, you can kind of put him in singing, but he was kind of rapping too.
It was like he damn near was on some like new hip pop, like just
pop. Yeah, pop.
Yeah.
That's what it was. There you go.
Like,
pop.
Pop.
That's a perfect for that. Pop. That's what it is. You know.
Yeah, that dude was something else.
Michael Jackson, man. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Rest in peace, Nip. Rest in peace, XXX. Rest in peace, all the fallen members. You know what I mean?
For real.
Oh, Mac Miller. Another one.
That was a crazy one because when I seen his album, I don't even know why my mind thought of this, but when I looked at his album, I was like, has he passed already?
Yeah.
He was still alive.
Yeah,
I was like, the album,
the album cover looked depressing too.
Bruh, like 100% you in a suit, you laying down, you're like.
He had a song that he was in a casket.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he had like a music video where he was in a casket.
That's
man, I think I know it's probably going too far, but I think his friends fucked up because those were all the signs, right? Like you should have, someone should have stepped in and be like, bro, what's good, what's happening? Like talk to me, you feel me? I feel like if it looks like he was just in a place alone. You know, like there's a difference between being alone and lonely. Like you could be around people, but you're still alone in your mind. So you're not lonely, but you're alone in the midst of people. So I feel like we have to be, even with our friends, we have to be more vigilant and just when someone is like regressing or just staying with themselves a bit, being a bit more quiet than usual. I think we should always step in and see what's good, what's happening, what's popping. You know what I'm saying? Because almost everybody, everybody has I think almost everyone is depressed to a certain level. You know what I'm saying?
But I want to say one thing. I say, I know people in relationships and get depressed. I know that's what happened with him. He was in a relationship, him and was it Ariana Grande, bro?
No, they broke up like 2 years before.
It was like a year. It was like a year. Because it was recent, and he was depressed. It was a year. I think it was a year. It might have been 2 years, but it was a year.
It was a minute.
But it was about
because Ariana had broken up with Big Sean when it happened. Remember, because Big Sean was already dating Gina for the second time.
Yeah.
So that happened. So that happened like 2015.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. But
you should let these. I know even for a girl too. You shouldn't let this guy or this as a man. You shouldn't let this girl control your life. You know what I mean? I know. Yeah, you was in love. I know your heart was broken. But man, life go on. You know what I mean? Shit happens. I mean, I understand that she was probably your rock. But I mean, don't let somebody control your whole future. You know what I mean? Because I mean, it can happen. I know it do. It happens.
I think another thing though is drug addiction. Because I'm not really. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. But I'm not sure
he
that
died
was a girl.
Coke.
But
It was a coke overdose.
Was it coke overdose?
Yeah. Somebody put some. Somebody put it in there, but it was when you have
fentanyl.
Yeah, it was like some like chemical that was not supposed to be in coke.
Damn.
And it was in it, and he had it. And he fell asleep and didn't wake up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
you
gotta be careful who's dealing those drugs too. You know what I'm saying? That's something else.
And dude, the one that said it on nationals, like on it was always that little TMZ dude, drug dealer was like, oh yeah, I'm the one that sold it to him. White dude didn't get arrested, but let it be a black dude, he would have been arrested.
Shot.
Word.
Shot
like, cause remember that doctor that gave MJ the meds like that?
He went to jail.
He's probably sitting in jail right now.
He went to jail, like they was after his ass.
And because
African American, right?
Yeah. And MJ was the one that was like, yo, give it to me. Yo, give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then
because MJ had like what, sleeping issues and stuff.
Yeah, he wasn't sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah, like being a big artist like that. You know, that's, you know, you see all these famous people are depressed. You got all the money in the world, but you're depressed. Why? Because everything you do is on camera. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
you're not free. I think is the problem.
You're not
don't
free.
Feel free. Like you're just watched. Like you're surveillance.
You go outside. TMZ's outside
all
your
the
face.
time. So
you know
it's not.
Basketball players go outside with a female they met at the bar or whatever. The cameras in their face. Now they in trouble. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's crazy. You know.
But I mean, it comes with it though. You can't have all that fame. Kylie Jenner can make $1 billion from her fans and not expect to be like, I don't know, harassed every day. I guess is the word. So you gotta be prepared for it. I think people neglect to like recalibrate their mindset when they go into these things, because like there's so many like you can names and names of artists that just they went into the industry. They got big and then like they just had like a mental breakdown because they prepared themselves they prepared themselves physically, but they didn't prepare themselves mentally for what was ahead of them.
And that's what you gotta be mentally strong. Yeah, mentally strong. That's the biggest key in life. Mentally strong. You don't have to be physically strong. Just be mentally strong. That's the big. This is gonna be here forever. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah. You gotta be mentally strong.
We need to get our minds straight. Yeah. Our minds right. Yeah.
Definitely. Other than that, man, you got any projects?
Yeah, man. I got a couple of projects coming out. As a matter of fact,
we're gonna drop it right here too. You know.
It's good, man. I got one project coming out, 8/24. You know, Kobe Day for him and his daughter, R.I.P.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
My girl, she's actually gonna be putting the graphic designs together on that one, so looking out for that art. And then I got another one coming out for my brother's birthday on 9/24. And that's gonna be actually with the vocals on it. I'm gonna be singing, rapping. You know, it's gonna be everything. 10 tracks. It's gonna be like one of my closest to my actual studio album. So this is kind of like the warm up now for the actual real thing. So I got those coming out, and then I also got a project coming out with my group, small collective, called the Soleil Show, and we coming out with a 6-track EP, and that's coming out in August. So I mean, I got a few things coming up. Getting ready to go, man. Just, you know.
I just want to say one thing. You see how he said his girl? You see how they could be your right hand too? They could be your rock? No, I mean, they could also be your uplifting too. You know? I had to say that because I see you mention your girl a couple times. That could be your right hand, your rock. You know what I mean? It don't always have to be a downfall like Ariana Grande was. But it can always be your uprising too.
For the record, you do not know what the fuck happened.
I mean, you know, okay, I'm sorry.
I
don't know what happened. But
Ariana, we good. We chill. You did not know what happened.
I like Ariana Grande, but I'm saying, you know, I was using it for her as an example.
But we know that like that. We be doing that. We know that. The do more problem than they're more bad than good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's all about picking the right one and the amount of crazy you can take. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The amount of crazy you can take.
I ain't even shake my hand and say I want to do this.
Blink twice, Juan. Blink twice.
I ain't gonna agree to that one. My girl watched this, so I ain't gonna agree to that one. I'm just gonna blink. You know what I mean? So, you know, towards the end of the show, we always do like a.
But we're not even close yet.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
We've talked about our artist, our guest here. Now he's going to join us in our main topic today. And our main topic today is Bay Area clubs.
Okay.
But let's go clubs from San Francisco, Oakland.
Yeah, not just
San Jose. Not just San Jose.
Yeah,
What's your clubs you prefer out in the Bay Area?
Man, I go to I went to this one club in Hayward called the what was it called?
It be the ones in little cities.
I think it was called the Funky Monkey.
The Funky Monkey.
But it was hella chill though.
It
Like,
probably was
The funky
lit.
you go into the bar and you're like, bruh, it's basically in Hayward downtown. Like, it ain't nothing crazy, but I'm thinking like, oh man, there's gonna be some hood cats, there's gonna be some issues, you know what I'm saying? But when you get in there, it's like hella old school, like music, grooving.
I like
get
like
into that thing, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it was a club / bar, but people, you know, are on the dance floor dancing or whatever. And man, it's more like an old head spot. So you know, you go in there and it's real laid back. They got the cool Ronald Isley playing. You can get a beer, relax with your girl, chill, throw some darts. Like I don't like crazy big clubs. I done been in the clubs, like a few in SF. I can't even tell you the name. Yeah.
You like you know, as you get older, you like the clubs that just be chilling. You know, post up, you know, drink with your friends and shit.
I'm a madman. I like the mad I like the mad crowd.
And it's funny. That's how I met the man. Hey, that old life behind me though. But hey, I'm gonna say that to the camera. That old life behind me.
Think twice, Juwan.
How you know?
I mean, shout out to City Nights.
Oh yeah,
that's a plug.
If he wasn't 21,
It was fun back in the day.
Hey, if you wasn't 21, you was in there. I hate that. You know, when I was 20, I was like, okay, I need to turn 21 on
Yeah.
I need to turn 20 because this place is not it. No,
Not it at all.
it's hot. Too many people. You move around. You step on somebody's shit.
Yeah, somebody trying to fight you.
Somebody trying to fight you.
Yeah.
You gotta get ready to fight. You know what I mean? You got people drunk everywhere.
Yeah.
People that can't handle their liquor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
I think the last time I was there, maybe 3-4 years ago now. They were doing like I don't know, you know, like the DJ always does some fucking competition.
Twerking contest.
Twerking contest. They're just taking this shit off, bro. Off. Did this shit just start to a strip club? What the fuck is going on?
Hey, I bet dudes wasn't mad though.
Oh,
They wasn't mad.
we was yelling on the
They
top
probably
of
was in
our
front
voice.
row. Yeah, you wasn't mad.
It was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, City Nights. Where else? In Oakland, I go to Samar. I don't know if you know Samar.
Where's that at?
I like
It's like downtown. It's like they play a lot of Nigerian, so they play a lot of like Afrobeats music over there.
They be gigging it every over there.
Bro, I be getting down.
Going, I'm telling
Yo, you ain't seen me crazy if you haven't seen me at like an African club, bro.
man.
You're my
we
music,
gotta
bro.
go with
Yeah,
that.
I got a few African homies, man.
Yeah, so I go when I go to Oakland, I go to Samar, I go to Parliament. I don't know if you know Parliament too. So those two spots, I have like DJ friends out there, so they will be playing in those spots. So
Okay, so you know the music going up.
crazy. Yeah. So I love. That's why I go to Oakland for. When I go to Oakland to go to the club, it's just for my type of music, my type of dance.
Hey, you guys send me like an Afrobeat playlist, bro.
Yeah, I put a playlist in the comments. I mean, in the description for the last video, but I can put another one down for this one.
Oh, send it. Yeah, send it to me.
I definitely gotta check that out.
Yeah, send it to me.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll go to the link. Yeah.
Where else have I been in San Francisco? Y'all been to Holy Cow before?
I've been to Holy Cow.
Yeah.
How was it for you? It was whack when I went.
When I went there, it was like a gay performance going on. My girl ended up, we just was walking down and we was like, what is this? And then, you know, like it was cool, everybody was dancing, and then you start seeing these dudes on the poles and they was out that way, and I was like, hold on, where we at? She was like, yeah, this is probably, you know, some type of gay performance. I ain't mad at it, but you know, this is not my
It was new to you.
my mood, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got a better.
You wasn't ready for that.
No, brother, no.
Hey, at least you was with your girl.
Yeah. I was like, I ain't about to be with a bunch of dudes. Like,
That would have been a whole different. Yeah, that would have been a whole different vibe for me.
I haven't been to a gay club though. I don't know if there's any good ones.
I mean, I heard that you go to Castro Street in SF. They got them all day long. Like literally, you go down the street, bro, and they just there. I'm not saying
I
it's
got
for you.
I got a Castro story.
Oh man, here we go.
So I was working for one of my tech companies I worked for in the Bay, and they had an event there. It's called Lesbians Who Tech. I worked for a tech company, so it was just a bunch of us. So I never been to Castro before ever, right?
That don't sound too bad.
I was making some money back then. I'm gonna tell you that for sure. I was in the bank. I miss those days. Okay, so I was covering this gig because I'm a video producer. So I was covering the event, Lesbians Who Tech, and I never been to Castro Street before in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I never been there before, so I pulled up. So crazy. Okay, I see the colors on the street.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it that it was the whole fucking street. Literally, like every store, everywhere you go, I was like, okay, this feels like a new world. It feels like a place where they just like feel
was
comfortable.
Pride
and
going
No. This was like early in the year. It was like February or something like that. Pride is like this month, right?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
Pride
this
Month.
month.
Is it?
Yeah.
September?
I think Pride was like
I can't even
the Pride Parade was meant to be like last Sunday or to Sunday.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's
Can't
crazy.
tell you.
Yeah. So
But I'm not
basically-
San Francisco. Oh, my. San Francisco clubs. I don't really be vibing with them San Francisco clubs.
I don't be going to that.
San
much,
Francisco is a
but-
whole different. I like Oakland clubs. I like San Jose clubs. I like Fresno clubs. Fresno's the best.
What's
But I'm talking about, I'm just naming clubs though.
Do you see how you know his voice right there? It's like,
I like Fresno clubs, but I know it's not the Bay Area. But I like Fresno clubs. I like clubs, but San Francisco clubs is like
Turned up.
it's
I mean, you
turned
don't know
up.
what you're gonna get when you go in.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole different kind of people though.
And,
No, yeah, most definitely.
It's a different
Yeah.
people. I mean, it's different. Oakland and San Francisco is two.
And I feel
different
like even the black folks in San Francisco, they don't go to the clubs in San Francisco. They always go to Oakland. Because when I go to like
yeah.
clubs in San Francisco,
I like Oakland clubs.
I mostly see like white people. And I feel like I know black people live in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But they're never there. They're always
No.
probably in Oakland.
It's a
or they
different,
come all the way down to
vibe in San
San
Francisco. It's,
Yeah.
it's different, especially now. But it's different. I'm not really a big fan of San Francisco clubs, but I'm a big fan of Oakland clubs. Especially with some clubs out here you like in San Jose.
Man, I've been in the Enzo.
And I like it.
we talking about Enzo. Yeah,
Enzo
Enzo is the spot, bro. I love
Enzo be jumping. Enzo. Shit.
Where else have I been?
Have you been to SJVG? Everybody been
San Jose Bar and
It's
Grill.
more of a younger. It's more of a younger crowd. But
Like, yeah, I mean, shoot, I done been to, what is it?
if you go to SJBG though, you gotta be single.
Yeah,
It's not the place for
it's a lot of college San Jose people that
Yeah, you gotta
San
be- you
Jose
can't go
State
there.
up in there.
I mean, you can if you go with your girl.
Yeah.
But I don't know. When I see people go with the girl to SJBG, I feel like they just look miserable.
They do, because they look like
Because this is not the place for y'all to chill for real. This is the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, yeah. People
it's
jump
raw. It's crazy.
People
It's
jump off
wild.
hot booty necks, That's what SJBG is about. They be passive,
You can't. Nah, it's not a place for you.
Yeah.
But if you go to Avery, if you go to Aura,
Avery,
you can take
I
your
like
girl.
Avery.
Yeah, I was
Avery.
like, Aura's cool. Even
Aura's
Liquid.
Yeah,
Liquid.
I've been
Okay,
a couple
I
times.
have a problem with Liquid.
Do you?
I have a problem with Liquid.
Wow.
All the times I've been there, it's been like too fucking bougie, bro.
Yeah,
wow.
Too fucking bougie. Like that's the club I was talking about on the last podcast. Where like when I go in, like someone brought a photographer in to take pictures. They was all dressed up, like we were in the fucking Golden Globes or the Oscars or red carpet or
Damn.
some shit like that. All the tables were sold out. It was all bottle service on every table. No one was on the dance floor. No one was on the dance floor.
I've seen that happen a lot too at Liquid.
It's so fucking weird. Like y'all just came out to spend money and look cool and take pictures.
Yeah.
In a little
That's
ass spot.
what people do.
Little ass about as big as your room and it's put together. Like just go out.
Like, it don't make no sense to me. Like the vibe there is so dead to me. It's just fake. Just
Yeah.
It's funny though.
fake
There's
to
a
me.
lot of clubs downtown.
A lot.
It's a lot. You wouldn't even clubs there. You don't even know the name because when I used to go downtown a lot, we used to. It was me. Shout out to my boy Greg.
Shout out to Greg, bro.
Like,
Oh yeah,
Greg, like-
yeah. I was like,
You can't talk
Shout
about
out to
clubs without Greg.
Yeah, Greg. Yeah, right. But shout out to my boy Serge too. But we would go to like club hop. Because before I would just go to like one club. Like, let's go to this club. And go, okay, we going to that one.
Yeah.
Now Greg would be like, let's go here and here.
Every time.
We been there like with him. I was like, because we would kind of go early, so we'll go like we usually come late, but sometimes if we go early, we'd be like, so Greg would be like, hey, let's go to another club. I'm like, we just got it in. He'd be like, yeah, but it's kind of dead. So they're like, it's gonna be popping later. Yeah, but let's go to another club. So he'll walk. We'll walk. Go bar to bar, bar to bar.
That's hella funny.
And because it's early too, because it's early, they let you
so he would go bar to bar, and it's a lot of bar. I mean, they all different type of vibes too.
Yeah,
all different vibes. You got the hip hop, like that ratchet hip hop. Then you got just slow, hip hop. Then you got the, like you said, you got the pop.
Yeah.
Then I even went to a club one time. It was like I might be wrong. It was like a culture night. It was like
damn.
I don't even want to say it because I might be wrong. It was like a Philippines night.
Hey.
I'm not sure. I
don't worry, Joan, you're good.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because I don't want to offend nobody, but it might have been Philippine night. It was I forgot the name of the club, but it was jumping, but it was like more of a what is it?
It was one of those like special nights. It's not like an every.
It was that what was that? It's the rave type of music.
Oh, okay.
It was rave, but it was a hip hop club though. It was EDM. There you go. It was a hip hop club, but I guess certain days they have EDM
day.
But it was like a culture night where it was like a lot of Filipino people there, and it was like that's what somebody had told me. It was like culture night, and it was jumping. It was cool. But I mean, it wasn't my vibe, so I ended up leaving early. Like I was only there for 5 minutes, but it was like it was cool. Like if I like that, I'd been in there jumping. But I want to like that.
Pure, Pure in Sunnyvale.
Yeah, I've been there too.
Because there's so many, not trying to be offensive to nobody, but there's a lot of Asians in Sunnyvale. Right?
That's like they club.
Yeah, like
the main club they go to.
Yeah, and every time I go to Pure, they always play EDM.
Yeah.
They always play EDM.
Really, Pure?
Yeah,
I've been there. Last time I went there, it was and it's funny. August Alsina was there.
Wow.
August Alsina. Speaking of August Alsina, I know that.
Speaking of Wild right now.
Wild right now. Shout out Will Smith. Shout out Jada.
Yeah, shout out to the Smiths.
You might as well just talk about it. But finish your story.
Yeah, but I went there. It's funny though. That night it was jumping though. That night it was about 2-3 years ago. It might have been 2 years ago. I went to I was with Greg. He knew what they told me. And it's funny. He was like, "Oh yeah, August Alsina." It was a lot of people. A lot of people still mess with August Alsina.
Oh wow.
Especially 2 years ago, he was still popular.
A lot of women at least. A lot of women.
Yeah.
And it was popping. That's when it was popping. Like it was a line. A line. We got in. It was jumping up here. That's when I went. I went there with somebody else was performing like the next time I went to, but I forgot who it was. But August Alsina was the biggest one.
Yeah.
I went there.
Yeah, because when I went to Pure, T Grizzly was going to perform.
Yeah.
After I was there for an hour, it was just straight up EDM music. I was like, I'm out.
But that club has potential.
Damn, you was there when T Grizzly was there? That was a minute ago.
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was when
you were there for
started.
that?
Yeah, it's when he first started.
I think what's the song First Day Out? Just came out.
Oh man, that song was crazy. That was a club hit.
Yeah.
And it's funny because also all the dudes came out was over there pushing each other and shit. You know what I mean? Everybody does.
I wish I had stayed there because after an hour, it's like, I don't think it's gonna be coming.
Pure is that club is jumping later. It takes a minute to kick in, but when it's like that club has potential to be like big because it's big. It has a bar, it has like a walk down, big old stage area.
The girls though.
Huh?
The girls though.
Yeah, 2 years ago it was cool.
I mean, I'm 2 years
ago it was cool.
Blink Juwan, blink Juwan.
2 years ago it was cool, when I was single.
Hey man.
Hey, Jesse,
I'm trying to get him in trouble.
You're trying to get me in trouble. It was cool. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I ain't gonna speak on that. But that club was cool, bro. It was fun.
Yeah,
I had fun when I went. Had bottle service, wasn't too expensive. Bottle service. I mean, it was cool.
I was gonna say what club has the best bottle service girls, but would you have to blink twice for that too?
I mean, best bottle service. I can say the best bottle service. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Best where did I do bottle service at before? I've done bottle service a couple times, but where was the best?
We was gonna do it at Avery for your birthday, but we decided not to.
Yeah, we it was at the last second too. But it was where was it? What do you think is the best bottle service?
I'm trying to figure out the club I went to, cause like This bottle service was cool. Like they had like girls coming out on like little cars and
it
was holding them and shit.
Yeah, well, Peer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was like, yep.
Peer does it. It's cool. They
got
got the big old signs and shit. I mean, I think even Aura.
Yeah, I was gonna say Aura is the one that.
Aura
Aura's my favorite one.
Okay.
Right now because
they be having a whole group coming out with
yeah.
It's
oh damn, okay.
They be over there turning up.
Yeah. And I also think like Aura, like I think they got the best girls though in San Jose.
Aura?
I'm gonna get you, Joel.
Give me Hey, faithful man to the heart.
All day.
What do you think about that, Joel? Say something.
back in 2 years ago, a year ago, it was cool. The club was cool. The club vibe was, 2 years ago was cool. You know what I mean? That life is cool when it's there, but that stuff gets boring.
Yeah, you can't do that every day.
When cause before even the COVID stopped, bro, like I stopped going to the clubs. Cause we was going to the clubs all the time.
Okay.
You're rocking down.
It was the same group too.
Yep.
Me, him, Greg, Sergio.
That's how.
Probably a couple other people too. The same people all the time.
Yeah.
Same people. We always. I mean, not every weekend, every other weekend. We would switch it up, go to different clubs. It was cool.
Yeah.
But then after a while, you're like, okay, you start seeing the same people. You see the same vibe. You see
honestly, I think. Like it's an awful thing to say, but I think COVID came at the right time. R.I.P. to all the people who died and who were sick. But I was gonna say the clubs have been closed for months now.
Months.
So I feel like everyone ended a timeout is going to timeout now, right? So
yeah, man, I feel it's funny you said that because as being single during this time probably it sucks. Boring. It would be boring. I'm not.
Tell me about it.
I mean, because I'm like now, me and my girl, I be hanging out with my girl. That's my partner.
Like this is the
best
thing.
Hey, that's my partner. You know what I mean? I hang out with her all the time, and we be talking like best friends.
Yeah.
But when I was single, I used to go to clubs, be hanging out with my dudes. You know what I mean? And then I feel like now they don't have no clubs. What do you got? Like, what do they do now?
Yeah.
Like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
Social media.
You just
Atlanta going up. You seen Atlanta?
Oh yeah, Atlanta's still going up.
I'm like,
Atlanta don't care.
Y'all crazy.
But it's weird. It didn't spike in Atlanta though.
It did.
Did it?
A lot.
I didn't see. I know it. I heard it spiked in Arizona. Cause Arizona's still going up too.
They're stupid. They never close down. They never close down. They never close down.
Whoa.
Maybe the governors that close down, but the
in Florida, I know Florida spiked up too.
Florida, this world right there.
Yeah.
Even LA. Although I don't get it. Maybe those white folks that were like saying they ain't gonna wear masks or something. I think that was the problem because I feel like everyone was like acting right. Everyone stayed home. Everything was shut down.
I don't know if I would. I know. If this clubs come back on, do you think we'll have to wear masks in the clubs?
But damn,
I wouldn't want to go to no club.
That's cold.
Mask.
That's a good fucking question.
That is a great question
because people are going to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how hot it is in the clubs?
It be
bars.
Yelling, screaming, just
it be hot.
Buddy to buddy in that spot too. So that's a good question.
There's too many intentions in the club. I can't go to a club with people with masks on. You don't know what their intentions
is. No, because I'm already paranoid enough.
Exactly.
I don't even drink. I drink. If I'm drinking, I'm drinking at my own, spot, or I'm somewhere I know I'm cool.
Yeah.
I don't like drinking tough at bars.
I feel it.
But I'm drinking water. I'll drink probably a little bit before. I've done it on my birthday. I got drunk, but I had my close boys next to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I know if I get drunk, they got me. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I don't like getting drunk at bars like that because you gotta be on 10 toes, especially after the bar, going out the bar.
Yeah.
Bro, like
kids running around
when I'm drunk, bro, I get super alert. Like I get very, very because I get a bit paranoid. Exactly like you said. Like
I get blurry.
You get blurry.
I get blurry. I've been blurry.
When I get drunk, I get very quiet. Like I begin to I get very paranoid. I just begin to watch who's around me. I always check my pockets every 5 seconds.
I
be checking my pockets a lot.
Especially if I go somewhere and help people. I
I
have my wallet, my keys there, and stuff like that. Walk around. I have my keys. Especially if if you smoke before. I've done that one time. I never did it again.
Forget everything.
I got
You go around forget everything.
I got crossfaded. This was like 2 years ago. I got crossfaded in downtown SJ.
Yeah.
I was at SJBG. I just got out of SJBG. I was going to Miami the next day. Someone stole my wallet, bro.
I bet. Because when you
I was cross fucking faded. Like I was just like, I was with my boy, but I think he said he's going home. And I was like, cool, you can go, you good. But I wasn't fucking good. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I was talking to some females. I was like, we're going, but then I don't remember when they left, nigga. I don't know what's happening. I was
he was blurry guy. He was over
then there was a fight, and then people were pushing, and I think that's when it happened because then I was like.
If I lose my wallet, nobody go home. Nobody go home. Everybody else around me still stay right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know this was missing like maybe 10 minutes after, so I was never gonna find it. Yeah. But yeah, so that's crazy.
Nah, somebody
that's
that shit and can't walk.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen.
Let's talk about August Alsina though before we finish up.
Okay. Hey, what you thought?
You and I decided we were gonna take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
An entanglement, an entanglement.
an entanglement with August.
I think that's by Jada. That's cold, bro. I mean, if they didn't have no agreement about it, and you was over there messing with Augustina, Will Smith is a cool ass dude. I mean, I don't know about there's always stuff under not on the cameras and shit, but I mean, this dude look like he's just a cool ass dude. You know what I mean? He just you can see he loves life. You can see how he's just a happy type of person. And if they did have some type of agreement, then he can't get mad. But I think I kind of seen something pop up where he said Will Smith didn't. He said he didn't give no agreement. Like, he said he didn't say this was okay. You know what I mean? If that's the case, that's fucked up. I mean,
who was fucked up most though? Is it that Jada was involved, or I feel like
I think it's more fucked up on Jada's part. I could see this just being a single man.
Yeah, nah,
I know you're not supposed to be messing with married people, but he's a single man. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to be messing with. I mean, it's more of the girl. I hate how people always blame the dude. You know what I mean? Because
it takes two, right?
It takes two to rumble. Yeah. It takes two to rumble because and they wasn't going nowhere else because the camera's gonna follow, so they're probably doing it houses, their house. I mean, and that makes it worse because they could have been doing it in his bed. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I can't even picture that, bro. That's horrible.
And I had seen
even if they agree to it, let's say they're actually in an open relationship. Like personally, I know some people who are in open relationships, but like
I can't do that.
How are you okay with someone else messing with your girl? Like I just don't see how that makes sense.
I couldn't do it.
I just don't see how that makes sense.
I'm not jealous, but I'm like with that.
Yeah. I got a homie that's doing it, and I don't even know how he do it. To be honest, it's stressful to see me, dealing with the shit that he do, and I'm like, bruh, like you ain't even gotta deal with all
it's
that.
Funny.
Like that.
It's funny. Yeah, no, it's funny though. Cause I was watching Joe Budden's podcast. It was yesterday. He was talking about it, and he said, I mean, I don't know how people did not know they was messing around. Augustina and then Jada. He said, well, Jada was rubbing his nipple on the red carpet, and nobody said that. That had me weak.
But she was on him, and he was on the red carpet probably the same time. Yeah. She was giving him the utmost. This man has sold this many albums. He's a beautiful man. He do. I'm like, damn, Jada, like you don't talk about Will like this. So like, what's
right? And every time they be on video, she look like she tired of Will. Like,
yeah,
cause he be over there, hey Will, hey Jada, and she be like, what's up, Will? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I understand that you've been married for so many years, but I mean, if you're not happy, leave.
Yeah.
I always say that if you're not happy, leave. Don't cheat.
Yeah, period.
There's no.
But who gonna leave Will though? Who in their right mind will leave Will Smith?
I mean, don't cheat on it.
Man, they both rich.
Rich, yeah, they both
got it.
They both got it. Jada's been in movies, hits.
And Will's been in movies, hits.
Okay, don't compare their pockets. It's not even close. It's not even close.
I mean,
it's not
Jada's in Will's pockets?
It's not close.
I mean, Will Smith is
more hundreds of millions. What has she done apart from she did the Girls movie? What's that movie?
Set It Off.
She did Set It Off. She did
Girls Trip. Was the one?
Girls Trip.
That was a funny movie.
Girls Trip. She even did that. She was even in that movie Magic Mike. She was.
And then she got all types of shows too.
She got
all
Red
types
Table.
of shows.
Red Table.
But she done got Will Smith money though.
Will Smith is different though. Will Smith,
Will
Smith makes hits. Like hits.
billion-dollar movies, bro. Billion. See, he did like Suicide Squad that made like almost $1 billion, right?
Everyone
Like,
hits.
It's not close.
Shit, I mean, classics though. I love Will Smith movies. I'm a big fan of Will Smith, bro.
Especially
that's why I feel
all the Bad Boys.
raised to Jada. Yeah.
Oh, you also did
the new Bad Boys. I love that movie.
Yeah,
hard.
It's really good.
You know, and I didn't think it was gonna be up to par either. When I went to that movie theater,
that's why I didn't see it. I was scared.
I thought it wasn't gonna be good. I was like, they finna ruin this whole Bad Boys movie. They finna kill it, and it was good as hell. I was happy. That movie, it raised up the bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was looking at Martin Lawrence like, man, you getting kind of old, Playboy.
that makes me sad though, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause I always watch, Will Smith still look young, but Martin Lawrence,
man, he looks like he done been through some things. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they do some things, man. You can tell, but that's a lot of actors nowadays. You know, as you growing up, you see all these
the ones
actors
you grew
that
up
you
with.
see. Yeah, you see now, you're like, damn, they getting old. Yeah. I just seen, who was it, Lisa Ray?
She still look good, don't she?
You think so?
I ain't seen her.
I mean, she cool for
Lisa Ray or who?
She bad, she a bad, like,
Lisa Ray.
Where she's 6', she's a Players Club.
Yeah, I was like Players Club movie, Diamond.
I think I know.
Players, you never seen Players Club, man?
The Brat sister. All right, hey.
That's a classic. Go watch Players Club.
I'm African, man. That's what I'm gonna say. That's the card. I'm gonna play my card.
That's a classic.
I didn't grow up with that, so I don't know.
Yeah, but no, it's a Lisa Ray. She used to be like probably like top 5 women beautiful in the world. Now, I mean, she if I was, how old is she, like 50?
Yeah, she's 50.
If I was a 50-year-old man, that's still top 5.
You see it, yeah.
You know what I mean? Still top 5. But that, as my age now, that's not my cup of tea. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
My cup of tea.
You know what I mean? That's not what I stay. But she's still a beautiful girl. Shout out, Lisa Ray.
It's crazy.
Nah, I feel it's crazy, man.
Let's get into this fact and fiction, man. You bring out the question, man.
Yeah, you gonna go first.
I'll go ahead.
No, you go first.
Nah, I don't got mine. That's why I asked you. You always do that too. Cause I stay forgetting about that fact and fiction.
That's hella funny.
Because I forgot too.
Oh shit!
I forgot too.
Look at
but it was bopping last podcast. Okay, let me see if I can come up with one real quick.
Okay, fact or fiction? Was MC Hammer raised in Oakland?
Damn, I seen his biography. Oh.
I would say he was not raised in the Bay. Wait until you answer this before you say, but I would say not in the Bay. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with not in the Bay. I think he came out in the Bay like when he was younger, but not fully.
You going with fiction, bro?
It was a fact.
Oh shit, he from the Bay.
Born and raised in Oakland, California.
Okay.
I didn't know that either.
I
I just learned something today too.
That's a good one, John. Okay. That's what's up.
That's crazy.
Shout out MC Hammer.
You know what I'm saying? The pumps in the bump.
Yeah. I heard he live out in Tracy now too.
Dude.
Yeah.
Tracy?
I know his son played for Tracy High.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Football. I played against him.
From
damn.
Why would he go to nowhere to live? That's interesting.
Tracy's not. No, Tracy's cool. That's outskirts of. people live in.
They got some nice homes out there. I've been out there.
That's the shit. I'm going to move out in the outskirts of the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Because living in San Jose.
Not out here.
Right.
And it's hella expensive.
Hella expensive. You know what I mean? So we finna end the podcast. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Like it. Show some love.
Comment.
Yes,
Comment. Show some love.
Thank y'all for having me, man.
Boom.